Alright, let's go outside here. I haven't made a video of the dogs for a long time, so maybe we'll come out here and we'll spend a couple of minutes with the dogs. I didn't do too much today. Come on up on the counter there. Come on, up on the table. Get up. Okay, of course the little guy gets in the way. So we got 3 Great Pyrenees here. This is Ice. That's Bear, the little noisy one with the big scar on the side of his face he's got already. Oh good, the swelling's going down, hey buddy? And this is Storm, who's all nice and pretty and white. Ooh, what's that kind of bug? Let's get him. Okay. So I just thought I'd come out here for a minute. See if we can get these guys, some pictures of these guys here. How's that? Is it going to fall off and cause me all kinds of grief? A bit. There's no butt sniffing there. Hey, come on, get out of there. Hey, watch out. Alright. So I can see already that's not going to work very good, is it? Alright, come here. Here, boys. And I don't know if you can hear me or not from back there. Hey, come here. Right. Storm, you just got to behave yourself here. Same with this. This guy here, Mr. Ice, is a different. Well, these are all 3 different. This guy here is really happy-go-lucky. This guy here is no fun. You're a funny guy, are you? Now he'll take off after the pup if I'm not careful. The pup probably won't even approach me. I'm not going to stay out here long because of the bugs. Mr. Ice, hey, he's face shy because this guy chewing on his face all the time when he was a puppy. First 3 weeks went great. Jeez, bugs are bad, man. How do you stay out here? Huh? Mosquitoes, black flies, just never ending. Now you might be wondering what the hell's this guy wearing out here? Well, this is something I got used to wearing when I was in the Middle East. Let me put you over here maybe. See if we can get a... Oh, that's into the sun. That ain't gonna work, is it? Let me put the bench over here maybe. I'm gonna make it so that I can get you to see, and these guys will keep out of it. Alright, let's try that. Watch out. Whoa. Please sit down here. He's going to be 3, or he is 3. This guy's 4, and he's only 4.5 months old. Storm is pretty smart. Sit down. Storm, sit. Okay, thank you. This guy's not so smart. He's pretty slow. Hey, cowboy, you gonna sit? Huh? You gonna sit? Figure it out. Come on. No? And Bear is just a happy-go-lucky little guy. So anyway, I'm not going to sit out here for too long because the bugs are so bad. You get eaten alive, especially this time of the evening. Now, I'll just give you a little gander here. My wife's over at her mom's, so I wasn't going to make a video, but now I am. Now, Storm gets really upset if I give affection to the puppy now. I'm just going to move away from all 3 of them. Oh, that didn't matter, did it? Well, come here. Sit down. Sit over here. There you go. Come here, Storm. Sit here. Come on. Come on. Here. Storm, sit. Storm, sit. Come on. Sit down, boy. Come on. Now, I don't know what causes this around his eyes, but Dice doesn't have it, and neither does the puppy. But the puppy It's funny actually. Watch this. Watch this. I don't know if he'll does it anymore. Oh, he got the heebie-jeebies. Look at him. Whoa! I can't even touch it some places. It's not as bad as it was. His whole body was just a quiver. So, I haven't had, I don't know, it seems like this year the bugs have been driving me mental, and I don't really want to go out much, which is okay. But look how lush that is. I just wish you could stand here and see it. It's truly incredible. If the wind stays up, it's not so bad, but as soon as the wind dies down, the black flies are here in mass. Way off in the distance there, that's Crab Mountain. That's quite a ways away. And the property goes down there about a mile. It goes down there quite a ways. You can't see it up this way, how far it is, because there's up at the end of Lover's Lane and there's a field there. There's still another field on the other side of it. And you can't see because there's like a row of trees in the way. Like that down there, but wider. When we came here, it'd be 8 years ago now, when we bought it in 2013, that row of trees down there in the middle of the field and this little juts here, they weren't all that big, but now they're really taken off. We did have a bunch of trees on the bank here, not very thick, mostly it was just opened up. And when the excavator came up here to install the geothermal, they put all the piping down in there, all the hoses, and they came right up the bank here and went into the side of the house. Right here. And the pipes, I'm not sure what the hell's in there. Could be methanol for all I know, alcohol. It's not water, I'm pretty sure about that. Some chemical. But anyway, in the winter time, it takes the heat out of the ground, and there's a unit inside in the basement that takes that 50-degree heat and adds some more heat to it, and then we get it up to house temperatures, which is like 21 degrees or 70, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Also, in the summertime, that same liquid that comes into the house is also being pumped down to here, and it gives up the heat that it takes. You know, anything above 70 degrees, it takes it down there and gives up that heat back to the field. And if I live here 1,000 years, the temperature of that will never change down there. It's buried about 12 feet down, which would say 3 or 4 meters deep. It's deep. I mean, you'd drown in the damn thing if it was full of water. What's going on here? Storm just come back from the groomer here last week. I gotta take ice next week. Looks pretty good. Anyway, and I've got to get in here and I've got to think about what I want to do, because in there's a bunch of burdocks, and I got to make sure that the rest of the dog area doesn't get any. They're right over the other side of the fence, and I don't know how the hell they got there, but that's just the way it is. Is the puppy going to get up? No. He's kind of clumsy. He doesn't. None of the dogs sleep in the beds anymore, like our bed anymore. They'll come in for a few minutes and then they'll take off. For a while here, the puppy's small, we keep them in their bedroom door shut when we're in there, just to keep an eye on him so he doesn't come out into the living room and starts devouring everything, like the furniture and the couch and whatnot. I see these buggers have been digging there now, right in front of that cement block. I've got to remove those cement blocks, but they're using them for P-posts right now. And I would like to get a whole bunch of those stones to put all the way around the base of this, because those buggers, if you're not careful, they'll dig their way underneath there. I've had the old woodshed, which is just over there. I had to hoard it in on the bottom, or board it in, is the same term. Oh, the puppy's after me again. Come on. I don't sniff your butt. Don't sniff mine. Hey? Let me see those teeth. Whoa, they're still freaking sharp. They rarely use that the dog house. It's pretty nice. There's a door on the right hand side of it that we can open, and I can get a broom and stuff like that in there, and I can inspect to make sure that there's no wasps coming in there. And same here, that's open up in the top there, and that's open up in the bottom there as well. There's cracks in the floor so that the air will circulate up, and it helps get rid of any of the moisture in there. I got a dark brown, like that one over there, roofing material, so that it actually acts to heat it up. This one here, there's a different color of roofing material. I can't remember what color it is. But, well, you know the story. The wife wasn't listening. I said, just get freaking black. And the black would heat up all these buildings a little bit, or whatever they are, to help drive the moisture out. So as soon as that wood's done there, over here, my next goal is to get rid of that. Today we're allowed to have a fire, but I just don't feel like it. I'm just going to take it easy and watch Game 2 of the Montreal and the Winnipeg series and see what the hell happens after that big dirty hit. And, you know, just update you on a few other things here. That fireplace there, our goal is to replace that fireplace inside the garage. And we're going to get, I don't know, we might have to get a new door put on there because it leaks so bad. And then from that, with the new fireplace, we want to get one with an electric blower on it, so that when I go out there, it'll help push some air around in the garage. I just want to be able to use it so I can go out there in the dead of winter and I can heat it up in an hour or so. Then I can get things done. I have considered sheeting that all in there and turning that into some kind of a storage place so that I can get things like shovels and that, and we can put them out here, because they just take up a whole, they're just awkward damn things. Shovels, rakes, and those other kind of gardening tools. When the lumber comes down, the goal is to go up here where that old shed is and put in another garden shed a little bigger than this, so that we can put the lawnmower and whatever, like the lawnmower and the rototiller, and lock it up there. And if I do it right, we might not do that, where we're going to block in underneath the deck there. We just might take all that crap that we got in there and put it out here. I looked today and I thought I seen a potato coming up out of the ground, and we're just dragging our feet because the bugs are so bad that when you get up to the garden, which is you see off in the distance there, they eat you alive. My wife has gone around the outside of that, pretty well cleaned it up. What I think I might do is, to make it a little bit more permanent, I'm going to start putting sawdust around it. What are you doing? You're wagging your tail. Anyway, you're supposed to be showing off you guys, right? Storm having a look at him. I don't know if you can see these things or not. You watch the white dog. Look around his eyes. Come on, get over there. That's just butter. Look at that. There's one right there. That's what those buggers look like. Today it wasn't so bad. I went outside and I put my socks over top of my coverall pant legs. You guys want to go in? Huh? You want to go in? You can see them over here. It just drives these guys mental. Now after that rain we had last night, there'll just be even more of the buggers. Black flies. I haven't seen a lot of mosquitoes except for in the bathroom on this side of the house. I did put a bunch of branches that the wife pruned off some of the trees up there. But we'll see. The guy that built this wood shed, we're going to probably get him to build that other shed up there. And he does a pretty good job. I like the way the sliding doors ended up working out. That worked really good because in the wintertime, you got to just keep that clear where the boards are, or where the doors slide open. But I didn't have any problems last winter. And there's a little drip cap on the top, so if there's anything that drips, it doesn't drip into the rail and frig it up. So I did do some thinking on that. I got him to make a good, an extra large roof just so that we could have some a little bit drier areas underneath it. And those that have been watching the videos, this is where I store the bird seed. Sunflower on the left and the mixed or whatever it is on the right. And I put those aluminum pizza plates up there to help keep the freaking squirrels from jumping onto the building here, because they go in here and, you know, they're making a mess. They're urinating, they're defecating, and they're driving the freaking dogs nuts. And the dogs are trying to eat their way in there. You know, that's just an ongoing freaking problem here. The squirrels trying to get into the seeds have chewed their way in through the tops of those things. So I might just go and make a bigger one of these, and eventually a lot of that stuff will go, and I'll sort out this the suet blocks, and I'll just put say maybe half a dozen of them up on top. If I watch for the sale, I can pick up those suet blocks for about $1 a piece when they come on sale in the end of summer here. And I usually buy about 20 bucks worth, which is more than enough. That cost me 23 bucks with tax, I guess it would be. There's a 15% sales tax here. So I'm not one to go out and just continually buy stuff. I got so much stuff in the garage, in my desk, on the desk, in the closets, that I just want to start using it all up so that it's not going to be around forever. I have a salt block right about there. It's blue. You'll never see it in this unless I zoom in. And I checked it this spring, and it doesn't look too bad. I might get another one, and when I can get down there after it's been mowed or whatever, I'll drive another one down there and put it up for the animals to have over the winter. I'm going to have to move this old rake plus, well, just a set of wheels now, I think. And down here I got a wagon that I thought we hid, but it just keeps reappearing. And I'm going to have to do a walk around the fence once. And over here is a killer, because that's like a 45-degree angle there, and that's not easy for an old guy to freaking muscle his way up there. And it's the same goes over there. I just want to make sure that the fence posts are good for the winter, and that the fence is well hammered into the posts. Those are just cedar posts with the bark on them, but most of the bark's gone now. You can see that over here. I got a good story for you. One night, all hell broke loose out here. And I come out here with my flashlight, and I started looking around, didn't see anything. And on top of that pole there there was a freaking raccoon standing up there. I guess he'd been in here raiding the seeds. And then when the dogs came out, they got him pinned up there. He didn't realize that he could just climb down on the other side and take off. So it was pretty funny for a while. Come on there. Hey, you sniff the girls' butts. You don't sniff dads. Alright? I like that when the dog does that. It gives the girls a real thrill. We got rain off in the distance, it looks like. I think we're going to end up... Hey, come on, okay, I'll sit down. Right? Yes, I had corn in the cob, and it probably got butter on the front of this dress thing. Yeah, I was telling you about that. For those that stuck around, you wear this, it's just like a freaking t-shirt that goes down to your ankles, actually. And it's comfortable as all hell. Got a pocket. There's some pockets in the sides. I don't use it. I don't go outside of the house. If I was going to go anywhere in it, I might go up to the mailbox. But that's about it. And I don't know. It's just a nice peaceful day. There's been a couple of UTVs driving by. The dogs hear them, but I didn't hear them. And just sitting here and enjoying the day, that's all. Today's a Friday, and it does look really nice out there. And I can see that up there where they logged, you can maybe see where the trees are missing because they go like that. It's all nice and lush and green now. But this guy that owns that property all the way around me, off in the distance, there's 300 acres here. There's 1, 2, and 3 down to the bottom of the hill. Plus there's another 300 on the opposite side of the house. The rest of it belongs to a billionaire company, or it's a family business actually. But they're one of the richest families in Canada. And they want to turn all these woods into softwood plantations. And you won't get this lushness. Off in the distance, I don't know if you can see it straight ahead. It's all dark green, where this is multiple greens. Multiple greens means it's a mixed forest. But over there, it's just one tree. There's no deer in there. There's no animals of any kind in there, because there's nothing to eat for them. Plus, they continually spray it to keep the underbrush down. Alright, want to go in? Alright, let's go in. Wrap it up. I don't like those freaking things you made there, Trish. They beat up against the side of the house. So I'd like to thank you all for coming along here again. And hello to the new subscribers. And don't be disillusioned. I'm going to try harder and harder and harder to make better movies. I just got to figure it out. And I hope we all lived long enough for that to happen. Oh yeah, here's another little titty bit. There's a stainless steel cup with the mouth of it pointing to the sun, so that the sun can help sterilize it. And if you ever come here and you need a drink of water, just take the cup off of the thing there, run the water for a bit, and then there you go. You can have ice cool water. And then when you're finished, just put the cup on the way you found it. So that's it anyway. Take it easy and take care. And see you till the next time. Bye-bye.